I mean, it definitely lends more to our spider murderer going on.
Yes, it does. See, when you put on this costume, that's when he should start spouting out all the lines about being Spider Cop.
I'm Spider Cop. Justice.
Peter, I lost track of you at the party.
Yeah, I had to get to the lab. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Yeah, I can imagine they really did want to try to animate the
how
coat.
much what you said meant to me. I always wonder if I'm doing right by you.
Well, stop wondering. After losing my parents and Uncle Ben, there's so many times I would have fallen apart if not for you.
And they aren't moving like Spider-Man is.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
May, I don't know what to say.
Oh, I think Mr. Lee needs my help. I should go. See you soon, dear. I love you.
Love you too.
I love you enough to make a deal with the devil to save your life.
So, let's see here. I have my 900-year-old aunt who just got shot, and this is actually the second time she's died.
Who has lived a long, full life and probably deserves
life.
a rest by now.
Yeah. She's had a good run. Or I have my smoking hot supermodel wife. Decisions.
My smoking hot supermodel wife, and I never have to worry about rent or what's going to be, or even getting dinner that night. I never have to worry about that again. Or I could save my aunt who's probably begging for death by now because she's that old. Which one am I going to pick?
And make you think about the deal? Peter didn't make it.
Yeah, MJ did.
Yeah.
God damn it, MJ.
Which doesn't make it better.
No.
I was actually going to be filing for divorce later this week, but this is much faster. I don't even have to pay a lawyer. This is great.
Peter, honey, I'm sorry, but you snore too much.
You keep leaving your web stains all over the apartment.
You know how hard your web stains are to get out of the sheets?
Better find a back way in.
Oh! Here we are. Well, I start cutting out a lot of footage because of stuff missing stays. I hate you.
It's appropriate, given the outfit.
Yeah?
I am losing patience. Where is
Hi,
the
Zuko.
file?
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
Where's the Avatar?
There's no one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently. Yuri, the silent alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and a single hostage. Looks like a heist in progress.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do.
Not every game needs a stealth section.
No.
Yeah, because I know, like, when I think of Spider-Man, I certainly don't think of, tactical stealth mode. I think of, I want to swing in there and punch a guy in the jaw with my spider fists.
Well, I can also see that, yeah, for certain elements of Spider-Man, him sneaking around and being a quiet little spider on the ceiling, I can see that.
If there are any sections in Marvel Wolverine, Mr. Stealth sections, what the hell you think?
Yeah, that if Marvel Wolverine has stealth sections in it, that makes no sense whatsoever.
I mean, he was a commando at one point,
so cozy whipped up
but
like
yeah,
that.
no, he definitely should be running around and shredding things.
You see, he may have been a commando at one point, but his first move is always to pop out of cover, scream, and stab something.
Yep.
Should web him from above.
Because nobody actually checks the ventilation, that man ended up dying of starvation 3 days later.
Also to get back to
L7.
Comparisons.
Died of dehydration 3 days in.
Get back to comparisons between this and Arkham City. Spider-Man's takedowns, stealth takedowns make more sense than Batman's. Because his usually comes with a lamp of blood.
我去继续搜查。
You stay
Oh
quiet
my
now.
god.
That guy's never walking again.
交给我。
Someone's coming.
He has a limp for the rest of his life.
有人咬下。小卫出壁灯了。
Oh, I hate it when later on where they discover a body, you compromise and people start dying.
Nap time.
But hey, if you kill enough people, you can just say the Punisher was here.
This is true.
The Punisher did actually first show up in the Spider-Man comic. He was, granted, it was, they hadn't quite nailed down what the Punisher's whole deal was. He was basically tricked into hunting down Spider-Man by the Jackal.
有人很快就会明白的。
Hey, Pass Raven, you know what you're doing?
那有可能是老
Done
鼠。
this before.
不，
Oh my god, what was that? It was a box!
Huh? What was that noise?
没东西，继续吧。
Sleep it off.
Oh, there was a box.
Eh. Or we could just do the Sly Cooper thing and just throw an alarm
Hey,
clock.
what is that?
That reminds me of a thing from a novel I enjoy.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
What's that grenade he throws? He calls it the Alabama Surprise. Why is it called the Alabama Surprise?
Hey, Pete.
Because he hits you with a 2x4 while you're confused as to why he threw a dud grenade at you.
Here?
Same as you. Working. At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
Let me explain.
Yes,
The
we have
one
plenty of time
day-
for this explanation.
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know. Maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started. Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku station.
Because I know when I play a Spider-Man game, I want to play as Mary Jane.
Behold the investigation scene. Sessions.
Although she does have superpowers now for
pork sausage with this the first time they fought.
goddamn
He got
Paul.
away, collapsed in my yard half
at one
dead,
point
and I
she
had to
was
steal my
getting
dad's car to
spun
drive
up
him to
for
the
the
ER.
suit.
The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many.
But that's also going to have Mayday Parker as well.
Simcaria. Weren't they just in the news?
Simcaria, a micronation. Much like 2/3 of New
Sometimes I
Jersey.
feel like the whole history
And
of the
Molossia.
world is just boys playing dress up, getting into fights.
But is Cobra-stan micronation?
I can't get over this image. So much tension between these two figures.
I'm surprised they didn't go with Wakanda for this.
Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Sounds good.
Watch the art. I am not the art.
Hidden crimes to light.
I don't know, you're pretty,
We got an old school investigative journalist over here. I like her.
You're a masterpiece in your own way.
Starting with the prize.
There's a disappointing lack of clown paintings.
Beautiful. It's a Mifune?
So this isn't the bad
Mr.
place.
Fisk has exceptional taste.
One of my coworkers
know him
is
well
watching The Bad
before his
Place for the
arrest?
first time. She loves it.
Contexts. I handled many of his sales. Let's move on, please.
Also, funny you mentioned clowns. Apparently my boss's sister-in-law used to collect clowns. Yeah.
I just this image of her going around going to circuses with the master's reduction gun and just turning a lot of clowns into basically
Now
doll-sized
this
versions of
exquisite
themselves.
piece exemplifies the traditional.
Oh look! I'm part of any collection
So
now.
imposing. I can see why
I'm
Fisk liked this
Fun
piece.
Thigh.
Definitely his style.
You love the duality.
Admitting it is the master's
How did you know this was my phylactery?
Toils in silence.
and if a
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not. Not that I was aware of.
Why do you think there's so many ghosts of me walking around?
In death we have
Notice the
won.
intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial
I'm going to
tea set.
stab someone.
It's just a friend in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I'm sure I
There is some truth in that. Like,
I know. I
art
was
sales
just
tend to be
wondering, now
used
that he's
for
arrested,
laundering money,
If you had ever
Yeah.
noticed anything
antiques,
You know what?
that sort of thing.
I'm actually running short.
Things where the value is a little bit more
Cover photo
subjective.
When I told my DA
Yep.
friend I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please. Stand right there.
I mean, one of Kingpin's number 2 guys at one point was a villain named The Rose, who turned out to be Wilson Fisk's son Richard Fisk, trying to take down Wilson Fisk because he has daddy
there's nothing
issues.
you'd like to say, maybe off the record?
This
regarding
exact
Fisk's
same
activities?
storyline where Richard Fisk disguises himself as somebody and infiltrates Wilson Fisk's organization and becomes a supervillain has happened like 3 separate times.
Wait, I recognize that statue. Gotta get a photo.
Got it. Craig, I'll call you back. My dear, I think it's time for you to go.
Oh, could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you. This is a really lovely space.
It is. And this will be the last time you see it. The ladies is around the corner. Be quick.
Of course. Be right back.
Hello, Craig. Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's here now.
I've got to get into that back room. If that statue is what I think it is, this just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to reschedule?
Quiet.
Yeah, this is where the stealth section.
If she's not your reporter, who is she, Craig?
Oh, fun.
Tactical stealth supermodel.
Even though she's a reporter in this.
No, I do not trust you to fix this.
It makes more sense for her to be a
Well,
reporter
the
in
first
this.
thing I'm going to do is have Miss
Reasons why she's
Investigative
doing
Journalist
this nonsense.
arrested. And the second thing I'm going to do is collect your head, Craig.
Dang, she's pissed.
See, this is when you take a bottle and whack it over her head.
Pete told me about this. Fisk used it to hide evidence. Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens, but how? That's the Neo behind them, but it looks different.
Can't imagine they gave you unlimited time to do this either.
You know, I don't know. Well, I did it, darling.
He's holding something.
Give him an ice cream cone.
You know, I'm getting way you're holding up items like that and examining them. It makes me think of L.A. Noire.
It made me think of Until Dawn.
I imagine there couldn't have been Until Dawn unless there was an L.A. Noire.
She certainly is cozy with Fisk. Something's in one of his hands. What is that?
The damn thing that's over there that you won't let us pick up.
It's his back scratcher.
Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
Statue has more points of articulation than a lot of G.I. Joe characters I had.
Maybe
You're
these
not wrong.
pieces move.
I don't mean just G.I. Joe, but, you know, like the
Yeah.
Action Man knockoffs that they came up with around here.
I made the statue grab its crotch.
I replaced the statue's arm with that power arm Otto Octavius had.
Neat.
He's
This
holding
bumps
something.
me out.
The catalog mentioned 2 poses. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. Maybe I should turn the head. Nice. So close. But a piece is missing.
Oh,
I've
now
seen
you'll
these
let us pick
before.
this up.
That's it. Norman Osborn.
The first time I did
What
that
is this?
so long.
Devil's breath. What is devil's... What the...
Excuse me,
It's okay,
sir.
look, we go.
You can't be...
Not good.
Where's the statue?
In there.
把文件找出来。
Good thing I have very silent boots.
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
What is this insensible boots?
You're lucky to be alive.
Says the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay. You hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan.
You could hide in a trash can.
Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Your outfit was different, though, when I thought about you.
You weren't wearing one of Wilson Fisk's speedos.
Focus, Pete, focus.
All right. Of course.
Should clear these guys out before I push forward.
And now suddenly we're in first person.
Not really, it's just a limitation of third person.
Okay, Pete, I'm hidden.
Yeah, the camera can't look through the ceiling to get there, I would imagine.
How about that file? What's
The
in it
camera
these
is
guys
currently in
want
his butt. Got it. No, it's not in my butt.
Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight. Literally didn't see that coming.
This time round, I was playing this for fun. I did have a problem with this time, so many problems.
LP and curse.
Yeah.
Sometime later and skipping ahead a bit.
Yep.
Now, see if you had enough failures on camera.
I think I said this to about 10 seconds long. Let's just feel like an eternity.
If you had enough failures, you could stack back to back. You could have next attempt and just cut to a quick clip of the guy shooting the hostage. Attempt number 3. The hostage. Attempt number 10. Another hostage getting shot. Attempt 30. Another hostage getting shot.
No.
Attempt 50. This is the bad place shot.
I could have done that. But like I said, this is more before I really started. How long did I make this?
Da 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 da.
And because of the player, I can't run it ahead and figure out when does the game footage start again.
Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
Increasing speed.
All the people who worked on this picture have been sacked.
All the people who've said people.
Get on with it!
So how do you want to hear about how I was bitten by a moose?
One day, a man was out driving in the desert.
Oh, I left that one for way too long.
I think instead of 10 seconds, you had it for a full minute.
Oh, God. That was a bad choice.
That looked like about a minute's worth of dead air.
Ooh.
But it left for some very comedic musical moments.
The music there's so much I probably could cut out from this, or at least originally, like the travelling and whatnot. But I left it in for discussion and this and that.
I mean, back when I played the Dragon Ball Z card game, I left things in there because if I had to suffer that game, the audience did too.
Fair.
My lady.
Night.
planet.
My lady.
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 Cat planet.
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 And it's still
Frank Laven!
And it's still sucking has
Boring
lost
now.
their and all sense to dramatic tension.
MJ.
It lost the dramatic tension with the minute-long pause. To be fair.
Stop!
Also, so where's the screaming?
Hide! Not cool with the hostage taking, guys. Let's kick it up a notch. Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hands? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before.
I'm Ghost Spider-Man. Ghost Spider-Murderer.
Imagine if Spider-Man got picked as the next Ghost Rider.
Technically, specters aren't ghosts.
I feel like that was a what if, but I can't swear.
You know what I mean?
I knew this cosmic spider. Not sure if it was a Ghost Rider.
Cosmic Spider-Man is usually the Captain Universe one, unless you're talking about Spider Phoenix, which was also a thing for some fucking reason, which is weird because Spider-Man doesn't have telepathic abilities. What's the Phoenix Force? I don't know.
You want to know who I half suspect they're going to make Ghost Rider almost a permanent thing at some point? The Punisher.
That was, there's an alternate future version of him, the Cosmic Ghost
alternate
Rider.
future, yeah, but I think something tells me they're eventually just going to make the Punisher the Ghost Rider. Since the Punisher is the one person the Ghost Rider can't actually affect with the stare.
Yeah.
A job for later.
Because you have to feel remorse over what you've done for the Ghost Rider
You are
to
not the
affect
reporter
you.
he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Never said I did. Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole? I don't. What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
We got 211 in transport. Head down to Men's Central. Couple of suspects down here.
Hey, what you doing?
Mix. Like the last 6 months never happened?
How's he affording dinner out anywhere?
I may have mugged one of the demons. Okay, Mary Jane, we're gonna have to fill up on the free bread.
Mm-hmm. And we're ordering water.
Shove all the breadsticks into your purse.
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally.
Okay, they're
Best
sharing
in
fries.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, yeah, well, I just got an all caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with a legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business. How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to Harry.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius's work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
You know, just dinner between friends.
Friends. Is that what we are?
Maybe we could be, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah, sure, but
Is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things too, like money and keys, and raspberry lip balm.
Oh, look, I have 3 entire hams.
Do you remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
Also, they're drinking a can of Swilco.
So I guess I'm paying for dinner again.
I'm taking the
Love
story
seeing
straight to
you
Reddit.
two together again.
Hi, Stanley.
You were my favorites.
I think that is actually true. He wasn't a big fan of Gwen and Pete together. To be fair, I don't think Gwen had much of a personality.
I mean, I think she was just basically
What's with
his
the units heading
woman
down third?
refrigerator.
Looks like our old friend Herman
Eventually. It took a while to get there.
Didn't he just get paroled?
First, Doc Ock killed her dad, and then Norman Osborn killed her, which,
Herman's just a big
like, that's really the thing that makes everyone go, like, oh, Norman Osborn's clearly Peter's archenemy, and it's like,
dinner with my ex.
Henry Osborn works better, because he got the whole,
Now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac.
we were best friends, but you killed my dad, your dad killed my girlfriend, I didn't want to kill him, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, shocker.
Yay.
Zap.
Man. Shocker doesn't even zap. He unleashes concussive waves. His powers have nothing to do with electricity.
His old school costume sure made it look like he did, though.
Are you thinking of Shocker or Electro?
I thought Shocker had. I mean, Electro had the whole lightning bolt get up, but I thought Shocker had like Tesla coils on him at one point.
No, he just looked like a quill. He looked like he was
okay.
Yeah.
Because I could have sworn he had like a backpack that had like a Tesla coil on it or something.
Hang on a sec. Do.
One of his really old costumes.
Mental note, specify when you're Googling that.
Peter, I just want to make sure you for your friend.
I was gonna say.
It's no bother to me.
I'm going to look up the Shocker.
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking
See,
out.
when I was putting the search in, I'm like, surely that won't be the first thing to come. Oh, it was. Okay, fine. Thanks for that.
Don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
I'll tell you when you
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
It's the team from Wichita State. Yes, totally.
Behold the Shocker in all his glory.
Why are his pants all brown?
Again, the Shocker has a surprisingly good win-loss record to Spider-Man and other villains in general, just because he knows when to cut his losses. Like, the problem with a whole bunch of Spider-Man villains, in terms of things, is Spider-Man will show up and they'll get mad and, like, try to overextend, whereas Shocker's like, this is a problem, okay? Beat him here and just run. Don't try to get fancy, just fucking get out of here.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this. I'm losing.
You know what this game needs? It needs Hydro Man. It needs the Molten Man, because people remember that he exists, right?
He appeared in Spectacular Spider-Man.
I think your shocks need
Really?
some work. Now that's just...
Good for him. Ooh, I do not envy Spider-Man's feet right there.
I mean,
Drugs are
considering he
maybe
was
my most
doing
disliked criminal
swan
activity.
dives into
Definitely
the trunks
top
of
five.
cars'
Or
jaw
bottom
first
five.
earlier.
However that works.
Spectacular Spider-Man. Last decent Spider-Man series I remember watching. I've got a few episodes of Ultimate Spider-Man with his
Yeah, I've heard good things about the Spectacular Spider-Man show. I never watched it myself, but...
Okay, I'm thinking about, look up Schultz Shocker. That's what I was thinking of.
Spider-Man.
Attention all units.
Earth 90214.
Merge on the East Village.
Spider-Man just went too far for me. Let's get some old graphic scale whatnot with the Spider-Man being the main focus between the dark groups.
Assault in progress. Gotta stop it. Is this the mosh pit? Great.
And for a long time, Algae's first got
Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
That is a cool Shocker outfit, actually.
Yeah, for some reason, that's what I was thinking of. It looks like he actually has electrical equipment strapped all over him.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
At least his name isn't Milton.
That's what you said last time.
Fucking Milton.
I don't want to hurt you. You'll just slow me down.
Wow, that's considerate.
Because the first non-car chase.
What's the money for, Herman?
What do you care?
He effectively has
Actually, I don't.
super jump with
Just trying to
that.
have polite conversation.
That's a clever use of his suit.
But this
Good
could
on
be
you,
so
game.
much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions.
Not necessarily.
Come on,
It
Herman.
depends where the
Please
concussive
talk to
force
me so we
is.
can
If
make
he's
sure.
got it focused on his hands
Now let's
and
talk.
feet.
I said I'm done.
Yeah, if his hands are taking the brunt of the... Yeah, his hands are... He's landing on his hands and using the concussive force to repel.
Honestly,
and
Herman,
jump,
why are you
basically.
robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all
I know
you're
in
kinda
comics,
dumb,
like,
but I didn't think
at
you
one
were
point
this
he
dumb.
installed a bunch of those
desperate,
micro shock,
which
like
means you're not
smaller
just
versions of the
stealing for
shockwave
yourself.
generators just
Must be working with
all
someone.
over
Or
his
for
suit
someone.
to help cushion
You can tell me who it
blows
is now,
in general
or
and make
me
himself more
punch it out of you
durable.
later. Your choice.
That's enough.
Yeah, kinda.
Move, move, move!
In Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, around the third aspect of the game, you also chase sequence with someone who's far more aggressive.
You know what, Herman? You have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Just going, leave me alone!
I hate you so much.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything
I
about
think
his
it was
motives?
in,
I tried, but he's not very talkative.
what was the
Plus, I
series
think he
called?
hates me.
It was
You
like
have that effect on
Superior
a lot of
Sinister
people.
6. It was a
But you
storyline going
love me,
on
right?
while
I
Doc
tolerate
Ock was
you.
Spider-Man. Don't ask.
That might
But it
be
was
the
from the
nicest
point of
thing you've
view of
ever
a
said
bunch
to
of
me.
villains. Shocker ends up becoming like the leader of the mob, just by virtue of like
Looks like I got some free
being
time.
immensely
Now's a good
practical,
time to look into that
and at
mask.
some point finally
Oh,
deciding
MJ.
I'm not gonna take this shit anymore.
Hey, MJ, you're up late?
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
And yes,
Spider backpack, spider backpack.
we're going to need the drone at some point.
Well,
Stretch.
Again, it's another section I hate in the DLC.
See, if I would have been the one playing this game, you probably would have seen me go down the web slinger path with all this and do nothing else.
Yes. And we come to the end of the video.
Hey!
That's been 3 hours and 17 minutes of me playing the opener to Marvel Spider-Man. So when we get to the next bit is when we need an exchange of plans. So until next time, be good, be well, and thank you to my co-host for joining me.
Borg!
I can structure sentences. Say bye, folks.
bye, folks.
Goodbye, everybody!
Dorbeck says goodbye!
You fucking disappoint me. Star didn't. The rest of you do. Bye.
Bye-bye, Ian.